Narayan use as the standard B? Does he use the charge punch like Donkey Kong has?
I assume he's going for 1, 1, 2, 3, so he's going for the
shot put.
Yeah, shot put was the word.
Well, yeah, I guess, he does sorely lack a projectile. I mean, shot put's not the best, but might as well use it.
Maybe just throw it off, say, hope Lucario flies into it, I don't know.
And I have seen him use the, I think it's called Foot Flurry or something like that, for the side B. So it's kind of like Raptor Boost, except a bit slower and a bit stronger.
Yeah.
So yeah, a whole lot of kill power in this little character.
Definitely.
I imagine Smashville is going to be the best for me Brawler, which is why Lucario should have banned it.
Yeah, I assume Battlefield or Light. It depends on whether they like Lighted. Oh, it seems they both don't want to ban Lighted, so we go there.
Yeah, maybe. Sometimes this happens on Lilet.
Yes.
They both have this thought that, no way he's going to go to Lilet, man. Honestly,
no one starts on Lilet.
I personally love this stage.
I also like it. And you're a Samus player, right?
Yeah.
So I assume, I've heard that Light is a good stage for Samus, is that correct?
Yeah, it's like a battlefield with a low middle platform, and the tilting doesn't bother me that much, because contrary to a lot of people thinking, Samus isn't actually a projectile character. She has a couple of projectiles, but she's not going to be zoning them. So, the same goes for Lucario. There's a lot of outer sphere use, but most of it is threatening. He's not going to be bothered by the tilting. Honestly, his recovery is a lot more scary.
Oh no!
And he DI'd in all he could so far that he even went off the top. Yes. And that is the kill power we were talking about previously, man.
Yeah, that thing might be a little bit hard to DI because sometimes it sends you at a very weird angle to DI correctly.
Yeah, sometimes even no DI is correct.
Yes.
You know? Because, like we saw, he DI'd in, he went off the top. If you DI out, you go off the side even sooner. So sometimes, much like corner triangle launch, you just need to let go and hope that you got enough space in the top left corner.
Or just hope that you get this perfect angle, like 210 degrees.
Yeah. Because the blast zones are all rectangular in this game.
Yes.
Okay, there's the kick, avoid all ledge situations, such a fantastic move.
Yeah.
That is, even more than helicopter kick, maybe one of the customs that helps Brawler more than anything.
Yeah.
Because if he didn't have that, man, his landing game would be pretty weak.
He just dash grabbed the Lucario up smash, it's straight in a neutral. Now another grab, down throw.
I guess Lucario's a bit too floaty for those confirms.
Narayan has been saying recently, like, people always fear my down throw into up B, but they should fear my down throw into up air. So he's going for a lot of those. Maybe trying to read out the air dodges and maybe the eye in, for example. So this situation right now, Lucario with a lot of aura, with a lot of rage.
Yeah, that's the peace of mind you get when playing Lucario. You can literally always still win. If you got aura...
Unless you get hit by these things.
Yeah, so good for ducking under that. 25% over your smash attack.
Oh, here we go. Another combo.
Look at that. Grab it to up throw, another 25%.
And now smashes are going to kill. Down throw, up air. Okay, no air dodge.
He's way out of combo percent. There's no reason for Muck to air dodge anymore, and he knows it.
Yeah.
Force palm. You gotta watch out for that. Strongest command grab in the game.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, we missed it. Missed it slightly.
He did the right option, but he was a little bit too antsy. He pulled the trigger a little bit too soon because that totally would have killed.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, just one up smash? That was like the most unsafe thing.
It was, but it worked out.
It worked out.
So I guess it was a good play. I mean, not on paper, but in practice.
Yeah, not on paper, but in practice. He may be a madman or he may be a genius.
So, yeah, if that doesn't work out in the next games, he's gonna be eating that aura.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that. Muck got almost nothing done the first stock.
Yes.
It got up to aura, managed to survive, and it was almost over for Narayan.
Yeah, that is Lucario. But there's also that small point where you lose the first stock where you're like, okay, damn, this game is so not in my favor as Lucario. It snowballs out of control sometimes. And yeah, this is a counter battlefield from Muck to Lucario. We're going to battlefield.
I really like this. You got the largest blast zones in the game. Might be helping out for his helicopter kick. And on top of that, those larger blast zones, Lucario isn't bothered by that at all. At all. If you have aura, you're gonna evaporate your enemies. Doesn't matter the blast zone.
Yes, most definitely.
Okay, so we got Narayan having a flying start, much like the first game. Already more than 80% on Muck, and no answer so far.
No, I was about to say, if he goes for an up after the second up edit, it's most likely going to be a big hit. 39%. Slowly racking up these percentages with aura.
Okay, nice little dance by Narayan, getting around him, losing the neutral air. And another kick. Not a kick. I think Muck has got to start expecting those. Even if you expect them, they're really hard to punish. But we know that he's gonna use it because it's so good. Okay, another force bomb. Space bomb.
Alright. The next hit is going to kill from both of these. Like, the next strong hit, of course. Yeah, he's already fishing for a couple of back airs now. A lot of Lucarios, once they hit that percentage, they will go for their setups. Like, just full of back air, maybe reverse hours, try to go whatever.
The proper aura, two of them is a shield break, and they're incredibly strong. And now he is one hit away from taking the lead, and
yeah,
not just in percent apparently.
Yeah.
As Brawler pokes her cartoony little head over the ledge outside.
And if he doesn't get this kill now, he's getting a lot of percentage. Oh, that is a punish.
I think Narayan definitely has a tendency of really wanting to close out the stock and doing some
just like that.
Just pulling the trigger. Oh. But you can't do that when you're in a deficit, man, because they're gonna be abusing the shield.
Yeah, he's a madman right now. He's just running in, trying to find the hits he can find.
Now at Riot, I saw a Brawler KOing with a forward throw. Is that an option?
I have no idea. That's back. Yeah.
You're gone. Gone. Out of there.
That's a shuttle loot.
It's a 2-stock from Muck. But it wasn't just the aura, just the way that Narayan started playing. As soon as he was behind, man, it was
extremely impatient. He just wanted to get there. Like, he was on a rush.
It just kill move after kill move after kill move, and none of them hit because Muck stayed cool and abused his shield.
The first kill, the timing on that was actually pretty good because the ledge grab, of course, the invulnerability goes off after a while, but the more percent you have, the easier it will go off.
Yeah, definitely.
So the timing on that was pretty good considering the amount of percent that Narayan has.
Yeah, and of course knowing that Brawler hangs above the ledge, just over a good awareness by Muck. Okay, so Smashville, yeah, this is perfect move for Brawler as you got the Titan Blastones on the side, helicopter kick is gonna be the kill move of choice. Yeah, see what he can do here.
You can do some nasty down throw into use Smashville platform into depth things at like 40%, it's ridiculous sometimes.
Yeah, and the best thing about that, aside from the power, is that you get a lot of drift back after the helicopter kick, so you can go real deep and still make it back to the ledge.
Yeah.
Okay, Muck on the back foot, smart little forward tilt from Narayan.
Muck now using the smash platform to his advantage.
Yeah, he just wants that aura sphere, you know. He doesn't mind taking a little bit of damage because we know what Lucario can do with it.
Most definitely. Like 100%, one reverse aura sphere into an up smash is going to do it now, like safe.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. I mean, the Mii's aren't the heaviest, I think. I mean, I think they're a little bit heavier than you might expect, but...
Yes. I think if I... Oh boy, one hit box. If I remember correctly, I think Mii in terms of properties from fall damage and weight is the same as Cloud. It's 100 weight units at the same fall speed.
Yeah, so pretty good.
That's like the lowest of the heavyweights.
Yeah. Oh man, he misses the drift.
Yeah.
And there is a bit of landing lag on there, so you can react.
Yeah, definitely. If he doesn't go for the ledge immediately, you can punish that. But you just have to guess on the drift back. Oh,
same choice. This time Narayan was not sleeping.
Oh, now I get a reaction. Now I'm going for wall into down smash for glory special.
Yeah, man. Actually seeing a Mii kill with a smash attack. That's pretty unusual.
Yeah, I've seen Narayan play with the tag for glory F before.
Oh, he just likes Vogelo, yeah. I guess that's a meme now with those guys.
That is one of the jokes.
Okay, no air dodge from Narayan, smart stuff, uses the kick. Look at that, man, so much mobility.
Yeah. And while this may look like, oh, Lucario just needs one hit, it needs to be a strong hit. Like this, it's like this is, oh. Okay, there's an interesting setup that some Lucarios do, which is the most risky thing you can do, which is up throw into up B.
Yeah.
I've seen it once.
Then even then, you might not be back to the ground before they respawn. Oh, nice read on the roll, excellent stuff by Muck.
And of course, this game is not lost. This is Lucario after all, game number 3.
It is never over with this guy.
Narayan versus Muck, game number 3. 90%. Yeah, helicopter kick might do it at least.
Oh, wow! Missing the tech of the Nair, bring him up with an up tilt. Fortunately, no combo after that because it looked pretty slick.
It definitely did. No. Risky?
Oh no, okay. An F tilt, you got some damage. But yeah, man, just wait a little bit longer. And then you can get a much harder punish. Speaking of hard punishes.
Fair? No, up B.
That fair definitely looking a little bit less strong than Zero Suits.
Yeah.
As they are based on the same move.
Yeah, it's a little bit similar. However, Brawler has some good usage for down throw into first hit of fair and then re-grab, for example. Nair, however, is a strong tool. You can use that out of shield for maybe a kill at like high percentage ATs.
Yeah. Okay, there it is, forward throw. Okay. I saw the sparks. But
we've seen this movie before.
Yeah, Muck might be a little bit more familiar.
Oh boy!
Oh that's
no! Okay. Yeah, we were scared.
we all know what that force palm can do, and even the crowd was like,
yeah, even the crowd. Oh no.
nah, it's still, and Muck is a little bit more familiar with the Mies than the Dutch. Oh, the counter! The counter with aura!
2-1 for Muck, using the double team out of all the things.
Yeah, that was so smart. He hadn't used that all game. So much confidence there to go for a move like that.
And this is actually a huge upset. This is actually a huge upset. If we just look in terms of seeding or projected bracket, this is an upset. An immense one at that. The first upset of this tournament already.
Of course, man, if you are a rising player, if you're a new player, you want to start making those upsets, Lucario is a good
might be
character
for
for that.
Just let them beat you for a couple of minutes and then just one back, just like that, one double team.
I think everyone who is strong with momentum as a player personally should consider using Lucario.
Yeah.